Rediger. Straley.
Here.
Murphy.
Here.
Saunders.
Here. Section 4.1, school board recognition.
I'm gonna take that one tonight. All right, well, Dr. Lehman is unable to be at tonight's meeting, but she did leave me a message that she'd like to share with everyone. In honor of National School Board Member Day, I would like to take this opportunity to express my gratitude to one of the hardest working groups of volunteers in our community. The Ball-Chatham Board of Education is elected by the community to represent the people of the community in the oversight and direction of setting up schools. We are blessed to have such a dedicated group of individuals who voluntarily give countless hours each month to fulfill their roles. Their dedication to our schools and community is often unnoticed, but I can't express enough how valuable they are to the success of our district. Thank you for tackling the tough decisions. Thank you for ensuring all students are receiving the education and support that they need. This board has my highest regard. They're dedicated, trustworthy, and hardworking. They do their very best to honor the community needs and desires of our schools. They act as individuals in making decisions and honor those decisions once made as a group. Thank you very much. Your countless hours of work are greatly benefited the students of the Ball-Chatham School District. Dr. Becca. Thank you.
All right, section 4.2 is an opportunity for visitors to address the school board concerning any agenda topic. Seeing none, section 5, consent agenda items. Is there anything that anyone would like to pull? Oh, sorry. Wait, I thought I did. No, okay. Sorry. Sorry, folks. Let's go back. Section 3.1 is the approval of the agenda. Can I get a motion to approve?
So moved. So moved. Brian. Second.
Bryant.
Yes.
Murphy.
Yes.
Phipps.
Yes.
Straley.
Yes.
Saunders.
Yes. Sorry about that. 3.2 then is action items for closed session. Are there any amendments? All right, can I get a motion to approve the closed session minutes from September 25th and October 23rd?
So moved. Straley.
Second. Brian.
Murphy.
Yes.
Phipps.
Yes.
Straley.
Yes.
Bryant.
Yes.
Saunders.
Yes. All right, now,
Now we're in.
section 5. Adoption of consent agenda items. Does anyone have anything they would like to pull? All right, hearing none, can I get a motion to approve?
So moved. Murphy.
Second. Straley.
Phipps.
Yes.
Straley.
Yes.
Bryant.
Yes.
Murphy.
Yes.
Saunders.
Yes. Section 6, personnel consent agenda items. Is there anything that anyone would like to pull? Can I get a motion to approve the personnel consent agenda items?
So moved. Murphy. I'll second. Phipps.
Straley.
Yes.
Bryant.
Yes.
Murphy.
Yes.
Phipps.
Yes.
Saunders.
Yes. Section 7 is the VINA. I think I have to say VINA, not VINA, which is what I almost said. Hearing. So the next agenda item for the board is the public hearing to receive public comments on the proposal to sell bonds. For the purpose of increasing the working cash fund of the district, any person desiring to be heard will have an opportunity to present written or oral testimony with respect to such proposals. Can I get a motion to open the hearing?
So moved. Murphy.
Second. Straley.
Bryant.
Yes.
Murphy.
Yes.
Phipps.
Yes.
Straley.
Yes.
Saunders.
Yes. All right, the hearing is open. Okay, so just to reiterate, the reason for the proposed issuance of the bonds is for the purpose of increasing the working cash fund of the district. Are there any comments from the public or from the board? Okay. Hearing none. Do I have to read all this? I have to go through all this?
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Okay. Is there any testimony or any public comments concerning the proposed issuance of the bonds? All right. All persons desiring to be heard have been given an opportunity to present oral and written testimony with respect to the proposed insurance issuance of the bonds, and I request a motion to adjourn the hearing. So can I get a motion to close the hearing?
So moved.
Right.
Second, Murphy?
Murphy,
Yes.
Phipps,
Yes.
Straley,
Yes.
Bryant,
Yes.
Saunders.
Yes. All right, the motion is carried and the hearing is adjourned. Section 8.1 is the 2024 tax levy presentation.
I know you guys are all very excited to hear me tonight, so I promise I will be fast.
I am very excited.
Well, the finance committee meeting, we went through it with a fine tooth comb, so I'm sure they don't want to hear it anymore.
What, ain't it here?
It's not going, baby. Property taxes are the cornerstone of our district finances, making up 60% of our estimated revenues. The district must make a formal request to the Sangamon County government every December to obtain local property tax dollars for operation of the school district. Failure to do this and to adopt a levy will result in the district not being entitled to any local property tax dollars. Terms to know. There are just a few terms that we need to brush up on before this presentation begins. The levy is the ask. The extension is the dollar amount received from the county clerk to the district. EAV is an acronym for Equalized Assessed Value, which is the assessed value of property and the state equalized factor. CPI is the Consumer Price Index. Tax levies use the December CPI of the previous year in their calculations. PTEL is the Property Tax Extension Limitation Law, also known as a tax cap. PTEL limits the increase in property tax extensions, not personal tax bills. Limiting rate for PTEL districts limits tax levy extensions by 5% or CPI, whichever is lower. And finally, truth in taxation is a public hearing to explain an increase of 5% or more in the extension. Levy and extension process. The school district has a rigorous process for calculating and filing tax levies. This process ensures transparency and accountability in determining the necessary funds for the district's operations. The district carefully considers factors such as enrollment, expenses, and revenue projections to determine the appropriate levy amount. Public hearings are held to provide taxpayers with an opportunity to understand and provide input on the proposed levy. The district then files the levy with the county clerk, who reviews and approves it before it is finalized. The county treasurer will send property tax bills to taxpayers in April of 2025. Taxpayers will then have 2 installments due, one in June and the other in September. County treasurer will then distribute the collected tax revenue to the appropriate taxing districts in 5 installments from June through October. Tax levy history. Levies are based on CPI from the previous December. CPI has only been at or above 5% 3 times since inception of PTEL. 1991, 2021, 2022, and 2024. This year's levy of CPI amount is 3.4%. 2022 and 2023 tax years were reassessment years, causing significant jumps in EAV percentages. We do not expect EAV growth to be as dramatic this year. Last year 7.66%. Formulas, how we decide how much we ask for in our levy. The school district can increase the prior year's property tax extension by 5% or CPI, whichever is lower. However, this increase does not include recapture levies or bond amounts, which the county clerk will provide separately. If there was no new property growth or change in property values, the district would receive $38,004,011.08 in property tax revenue. The county currently estimates $3,974,000 in new property value, but this figure is expected to increase significantly considering the previous year's substantial growth. The limiting rate restricts the growth of property taxes. However, the limiting rate does not apply to new construction. The limiting rate last year was 4.1558%. The increase in EAV by 7.65% from the previous year led to a lower limiting rate this year. The district uses the estimated assessed value provided by the Sangamon County Clerk's Office as a starting point for calculating the levy. To account for potential new property or reassessments that may be added after the tentative levy, a $35 million estimate is added to the base EAV. The total EAV is then multiplied by the estimated limiting rate to determine the estimated ballooned levy. It's important to note that this is an estimate and that the final extension will be determined by the county clerk in the spring, considering factors like actual property values, new construction, and exemptions. The Truth in Taxation Law mandates that the district determine a tentative levy at least 20 days before its adoption. If this estimated levy exceeds the previous year's levy by more than 5%, a public hearing is required. Although we may increase our levy, this doesn't signify collecting more than legally permitted. Instead, we're aiming for the maximum allowable property tax revenue under Illinois PTEL law. Due to the uncertainty surrounding EAV estimates and potential new property, we're increasing the levy to ensure we capture all eligible revenue. And the levy, proposed levy. As part of the process, we allocate the levy request to the various funds with the exception of Fund 30, debt services. The county clerk sets the levy for bond and interest based on repayment schedule. This year's property tax levy has increased by 7.24% compared to the previous year, necessitating a truth in taxation hearing. To ensure all new property and EAV changes are accounted for, the district has requested a ballooned levy. However, the projected levy, based on current county data, indicates a more modest 4.275% increase from 2023. The district will never receive more than legally permissible. However, if the district requests a lower levy amount, it will not receive additional funds. Any questions?
So to your last point, we want to be aggressive in our asks so that we don't leave any money on the table.
Yes.
Because they will not increase it if we do more.
Yeah, and they're only going to give us
What we're allowed.
what we're allowed. They won't give us any more than what we're allowed, but if we don't ask for enough, then we won't get it. So we always ask for way more than what we're actually expecting.
And I think it's important for us to share that, like, this ask and us doing this doesn't increase anybody's property taxes.
No.
It just gives us our share of the property taxes that are already collected.
Yes.
So we're not asking for anything more that's causing the taxpayers' tax bills to go up. We're simply just saying, what the taxes that have been collected, we're asking for our fair share.
Yes. And the reason why it's ballooned is because of the new construction and the new property, and
Yeah.
there's so much new building in Chatham.
And Sangamon County just did a reassessment.
Yes.
So everybody's bills went up because they went back and reassessed because of where property values have gone because of the housing market.
Yes, which that should start to slow down, because that's been the last 2 years, you've seen a steady incline. So this year you should see it leveling off. But we do want to make sure that we recoup all of our new construction, all of our new property, and all of our new buildings. And
Any other questions or comments?
Thank you.
Thank you. Section 8.2 is a recommendation to set the truth and taxation hearing for December 18th, 2024. So can I get a motion to approve the setting of the hearing for that date?
So moved.
Second?
Phipps,
Yes?
Straley,
Yes.
Bryant,
Yes.
Murphy,
Yes.
Saunders.
Yes. Section 8.3 is approval of the health insurance plan. Does anyone, do you have comment? No? Anyone have comment?
I sit in on those meetings, and it went back and forth between Stealth Alliance and Blue Cross Blue Shield. They're offering more plans, just so that people know that the Blue Cross Blue Shield HMO, the Springfield Clinic is not in that program. The committee weighed the options between all of the plans, and Blue Cross was the one that was approved by the committee.
All right, any other comments, any questions? All right, can I get a motion to adopt the health insurance plan for 2025 as presented by the health insurance company, or committee?
So moved. Murphy?
Second?
Straley,
Yes.
Bryant,
Yes.
Murphy,
Yes.
Phipps,
Yes.
Saunders.
Yes. All right, number 8.4 is the first reading of press policies, and that is for information only. Section 9 is communications. 9.1 is our future board meeting dates. The policy committee will meet here at 5:30 on December 10th. The facilities and grounds committee will meet here on December 11th at 4. The finance committee will meet here on December 17th at 4. And our next regularly scheduled board meeting is Wednesday, December 18th at 6:30. Section 9.2 is the opportunity for visitors to address the school board concerning any topic. Seeing none, section 10 is adjournment. Can I get a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you so much.